Chapter 22. Rivalries. Becky's digital expertise proved invaluable once again, as she managed to retrieve missing footage from a camera located farthest from the crime scene. Becky informed the others of her observation about the video corruption becoming worse near the crime scene, instantly caught the attention of both Riley and James. They listened intently as she explained her findings, suggesting that it wasn't a mere encryption issue, but rather a form of magnetic interference. Guys, I've been analyzing the video footage we collected, and something interesting stood out to me. Becky began, her voice filled with a mix of excitement and curiosity. As I closed in on the footage taken closer to the crime scene, the video corruptions became more severe. It's not just a matter of encryption, it's as if some form of magnetic interference is causing the distortion. Riley and James exchanged puzzled glances, intrigued by Becky's discovery. Magnetic interference was not something they had considered before, and it opened a new avenue of investigation. "What do you mean by magnetic interference, Becky?" James asked, his curiosity evident. Becky paused for a moment, organizing her thoughts. "Well, it's just a theory at this point, but I believe there might be some electromagnetic field or magnetic anomaly in the vicinity of the crime scene. This could explain the video corruptions, as magnetic fields can disrupt electronic signals and data transmission." Riley nodded, understanding the implications. "So, you're suggesting that this magnetic interference is intentionally disrupting the video footage, possibly as a means to conceal something or create confusion?" Becky nodded in agreement. "Exactly. It's like someone or something doesn't want us to see what's really happening near the crime scene. The closer we get, the stronger the magnetic interference becomes, distorting the videos beyond decryption." James chimed in, adding his own thoughts. "If that's the case, then it could be a deliberate attempt to hinder our investigation. They know we rely on video evidence, and this interference is meant to throw us off track." The trio fell into a contemplative silence, absorbing the implications of Becky's findings. The idea of a magnetic interference intentionally obstructing their investigation added a layer of mystery and urgency to their work. "We need to find the source of this magnetic interference," Riley declared, breaking the silence. "If we can neutralize it or understand its purpose, it might lead us closer to the truth." Becky and James nodded in agreement, determined to unravel the enigma of the magnetic interference and uncover the hidden secrets it sought to protect. "Here is what I have from a camera that was quite a good distance away, outside a storefront facing this way. I zoomed in on the relevant spot and enhanced." The footage she uncovered revealed a startling sequence of events that added yet another layer of mystery to the case. Riley, James, and Becky gathered around the computer screen, their eyes fixed on the playback of the retrieved footage. The scene depicted a figure emerging from an alleyway, following wisps of black smoke. The streams of smoke seemed to guide the individual, leading them directly to the cherry tree where the victim had been found. "Was there any reports of fire near the scene?" Riley inquired. "None that I have found," Officer James responded. As the victim stepped into the light, it became apparent that he was not alone. Another person, the presumed perpetrator, trailed closely behind the streams of black smoke. The security video captured their every move, displaying the eerie dance of darkness and light. Suddenly, the figure following the streams of smoke became enveloped in the black mist. It swirled around them, obscuring their form from view. Riley, James, and Becky watched in awe and anticipation as the mysterious scene unfolded before them. Then, as if conjured by some spectral force, a sword emerged from the dissipating black smoke. The blade gleamed in the light, reflecting an ominous aura. When the smoke cleared completely, the figure who had been following the streams of black smoke had vanished, replaced by someone dressed in a traditional samurai outfit. The room fell silent as the weight of this revelation settled upon them. A samurai, a symbol of skilled combat, now seemed to be connected to both murders they were investigating. The chilling events captured on the security footage suggested an otherworldly presence at play. Riley, breaking the silence, spoke with a mix of determination and disbelief as the video became scrambled and unviewable once again. A samurai serial killer in our modern city? This case keeps taking unexpected turns. We need to find out who this individual is and what their connection is to these deaths. Becky, her eyes still fixed on the screen, nodded in agreement. I'll enhance the footage further, focusing on any distinguishing features or identifiers that can help us identify this samurai. We may be dealing with someone who is deliberately using theatrical elements to carry out these acts. As the investigation delved deeper into the realm of the inexplicable, Riley and his team realized that they were up against a cunning and elusive adversary. Unmasking the samurai and unraveling the motives behind these gruesome crimes became their primary objective. With each new piece of information, the puzzle grew more complex, shrouded in an air of mystique. As the bewildering sequence played out on the security video, Detective Riley, Officer James, and Becky found themselves confronted with an enigma that defied rational explanation after seeing the sight of the samurai, the strange black smoke. "The tree wasn't there!" Officer James exclaimed, breaking the stunned silence that had enveloped them. Riley nodded in agreement, his mind racing to make sense of the situation. "Just like with Kate's murder," he added. "It wasn't there, and then it appeared out of nowhere." Becky, the astute digital technician, shared their confusion. How is it possible to move and plant such a large tree in a matter of an hour? She pondered, her voice filled with genuine bewilderment. Their attention was once again drawn to the video as the image cleared, revealing the aftermath of the bizarre occurrence. The tree stood tall and vibrant, while the body of the perpetrator had vanished without a trace. Riley's eyes narrowed as he analyzed the scene. "It happened in much less than an hour," he pointed out, his voice filled with a mixture of concern and determination. "By the time we arrived, the tree was already there, and the body was gone. We need to find out how this was done," and the appearance of the cherry tree left them grasping for answers. Officer James noticed something else in the video and couldn't contain his curiosity. "What's that? Is that a dog?" he asked, pointing at the screen. Becky's gaze followed James's finger, and she quickly realized what he was referring to, then saw a person into the screen. It was the guy approaching in the hoodie from the screenshot image she had shown them earlier. "That's no guy, and that isn't a dog," she remarked, her voice tinged with intrigue. "By the way that person walks, it's a woman with a fox." Riley's eyes widened as he observed the mysterious figure on the screen. "That's the same person we saw in the other video," Becky added, her excitement palpable. "Find a camera with a better angle," Riley commanded, his voice filled with urgency. "We need to see her face and figure out who she is." Becky immediately set to work, scouring through the available footage, searching for a camera that could provide a clearer view of the woman and her fox companion. As the seconds ticked by, she found a potential angle that might reveal the identity they were desperately seeking. With bated breath, Riley, James, and Becky gathered around the screen displaying the newly found camera footage. The image sharpened, and they could see the woman standing beside the cherry tree, her hand touching its trunk with an air of purpose. "It's almost as if she's searching for something," Riley observed, studying the woman's actions intently. "We need a better look at her face. We need to find her and unravel this mystery." Becky continued her search, hoping to locate another camera angle that would provide a clearer view. Time was of the essence, and every passing moment increased the urgency to identify and apprehend this woman and her elusive fox companion. As they watched the surveillance video, one thing became clear. This woman held the key to understanding the strange events surrounding the cherry tree and the murders. Determined to uncover the truth, Riley, James, and Becky prepared to delve deeper into the mystery and embark on a relentless pursuit of the mysterious woman and the secrets she held. Taking in account all the strange, unanswered events they have witnessed, Riley knew others would think them crazy. We need to keep some of this between us three. No need to put magical smoke or killer samurais in our reports. You know how that could end one's career or cause others to think you are losing your mind over something you know you have seen. Agreed? Riley's words resonated with both James and Becky, who had also witnessed the unexplainable events that unfolded before them. They understood the potential consequences of sharing their experiences with others who may not believe or comprehend the supernatural elements they had encountered. The fear of being labeled as delusional or jeopardizing their professional careers was a legitimate concern. James and Becky nodded in agreement, acknowledging the need for discretion. They knew that their shared knowledge would forge a strong bond among them, a secret pact to protect their sanity and reputation. The truth would remain known only to them, allowing them to navigate the complexities of their everyday lives without the burden of skepticism and doubt. "We'll keep it between us," James affirmed, his voice filled with determination. Becky nodded in agreement, a solemn expression on her face. "Agreed. It's our secret for now, but it won't be able to stay that way." Riley felt a sense of relief, knowing that they were all on the same page at least for now. With this understanding, they could support each other through the aftermath of their extraordinary encounters and continue to lead their investigation without the weight of disbelief bearing down on them. Riley knew Becky was correct, that sooner or later they would have to inform others of the events, but he wanted more information and understanding of what was taking place before that time came.